Hello everyone, welcome back to that Cyber Guy. Today we are going to discuss the Kali Linux terminal. So it's been a while since we've been working with multiple tools inside Kali Linux, but you guys may not be aware how useful it is to just understand and customize your Kali Linux terminal. So this is what we are going to cover today. We are going to cover how to clear your comments, how to go ahead to just customize your comment line. For example, if you want to open multiple terminals, how to do that, and how to just put the background pictures if needed, and much more. Now, are you ready to just master the Kali Linux terminal? Buckle up and let's get started. Learn cybersecurity in no time. So if you're going to use Kali Linux a lot, it's very important for you to just know how to use this terminal right here. This terminal looks very simple, but it is very powerful. So the first thing, you have a couple tab, your file action, edit, all the thing that you can do. But the most important thing that you can do right here, if you go down, you right click, you're gonna see a new menu that is open. If you wanna, for example, you see that menu right here, you can just toggle menu. If you click on it, you see the menu is disappeared. If that bothers you, you can turn it off, or you can right click again and turn it on. And the other cool thing about Linux, I want to go to the preferences tab. For example, if you want to just change the color scheme, you can just change it to whatever you want, whatever your preference is. And then those check marks, they are like plain English. You can just customize them according to your need. In the behavior tab, you can actually set your history tab. We are going to discuss history. The history is all the comment that you type into the terminal. Once you type a comment into the terminal, it just save. So sometimes if you don't want a lot of comment to be saved, for example, if I go back, let me close this, cancel this. If I type history, you see that I have 500. All the comments that I write when I'm making videos, all of them, they are here. So if you don't want that, you can, if you don't want 500, you can actually right click and come to preferences, and then you can just go to behavior and just set the limit to whatever you want. But the minimum is 100. For example, if I were to type 0 and trying to save it, so if I go back again, it shouldn't just it come to default 100. So you can just set it to 100, or if you don't care, you can just put it to unlimited. And then you can just go down here and just have more options. The shortcuts is very important because sometimes you don't want to just keep right click and left click. You can actually customize your shortcut. If I double click, you see I can actually add more stuff. I can put add some stuff here. For example, I can put, I'm not going to save it, Control Shift All, whatever you want to type, you can just type, whatever you want, to just customize your shortcut. And then the drop down, the same, if you want to just increase the height and the width. Bookmarks is the same, if you want to bookmark stuff. But one of the most important thing, I find cool is the shortcut and then the behavior. But the appearance is very important too. For example, if you want your Kali Linux, let me cancel that to go back to appearance. So if you want to just customize your Kali Linux, for example, if you scroll down right here, you can actually put the background image. If you are tired, let me squeeze this a little bit. You see how this doesn't look that great. You can actually put a background image. If we can go online. Let me show you something real quick. We can go online and try to just download a very cybersecurity image, and then you can just go there and try to just import it. Alright, so there's a website called Pixabay. I hope this is the way they pronounce it. So Pixabay is a website that you can actually go there and just download free images. So those images, they don't have any copyright, but you can just do donation to the owner if needed. So we are going to Pixabay and then try to just get one free image to just set as our background for our terminal. Let me see cybersecurity. Come to Pixabay here and just search for cybersecurity. And then you can actually come down. Alright, Pixabay is a website where you can download free media, like free pictures, videos, if you're making videos or the content, because it's very important when you download something, you make sure that there's no copyright issues. So what we can actually do, we can actually download one of those images, something that you have to make sure that the background is not going to interfere with your terminal. I'm going to just randomly pick this one here, and then what you can do, you can just go using Adobe to just remove the background of the image. Let's just go ahead and download that image. And download. Okay, so this is in download. I can actually come back here. If I were to just change the background image of my machine, I can actually come here, come to download, and then this was the image. I just click on that image and apply. There we go. Beautiful. Now you can see that your background is very cool. If I can just clear the screen, you see it's very beautiful here. History. So as I say, if we type in history, you're gonna see a bunch of history, all the history that I type. For example, if I type clear, I remove them, but it's temporary. So history, the reason why they automatically save into your Kali machine is like in the future, if you wanna use the same command, you can just have it as a reference. But sometimes you don't want to just autocomplete for you of stuff that you used from the past. So what we can actually do right now, we can actually use the cat to see all our history. For example, if we type cat and ZSH, which is the folder our history is in, we can actually see all the history, but as of now they are not numbered. So what we can actually do here, we can actually just remove the entire history with the folder with the remove command, but this will delete the entire history file, and of course it's gonna remove all the comment. But if we want to just truncate the history file and delete the content but keep the file, we can actually use that command. Let me clear the screen so you guys can see better. You can actually use that command. There we go. ZSH history. Yeah, hit enter. While this is loading, we can actually open a new terminal to see. Let's just open a new tab to see. If I type history, yeah, see the history, all of them, they are gone now, even though this is still loading. Alright, so now we don't have any history. If I want to type sudo c, everything is gone while the file is still remain. There's one last thing that I'm going to show you guys. Sometimes you are working on multiple projects together, or you're trying to do multiple things on the command line. You can actually right click here and then you can split the terminal. You can put them horizontal or vertical. For horizontal, you see you have two commands here, one at the top and one at the bottom. Or we can always start exit to close any one of them, and then if you want them to be side by side, you can just press the the vertical. This can be very useful if I wanna, like for example, I wanna open Wireshark. At the same time, I'm going to start Firefox. You can say Firefox. So at the same time, so you have two terminal open and you can do multiple tasks at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That I wanted to just share that with you guys, how to use the Kali Linux command line in the coming weeks. So we are going to just release more cool cybersecurity stuff. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and then you don't miss any videos that we are releasing every Tuesday. If you have any questions, feel free to just put them into the comment section, and make sure that you just follow us on Instagram, and we are on Facebook. All right, until next time, happy learning.